A major dip in the jet stream is going to bring several days of severe weather for areas like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, and Missouri. This includes a threat for possibility of some isolated tornadoes, as well as some major flooding. We'll have a detailed look coming your way right now. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm your personal weatherman, meteorologist Greg Majeski here, giving you a weather update here on what's going to be several days of severe weather that's going to be impacting areas of the south central portions of the United States. So we're going to be taking a look specifically from Saturday through Tuesday, as we have several days of severe weather potential here. So we're going to start here by taking a look at our day one outlook, our day two outlook, I should say, here, as we zoom in here across portions of Texas and Oklahoma. This is where we're looking at a potential for some severe weather. We're talking about a slight risk here from southern portions of Oklahoma down here through Texas. That's going to be our target zone, especially late in the day on your Saturday, where we could see some severe weather there. Let's go ahead and break this down by the category so you can kind of see the risks here. Now, there is a tornado risk for this, although it's relatively low. We're going to talk about generally a 2% there in the areas in green, and one little pocket here in brown. That is 5% risk for severe weather. You kind of see that up here with the 5% risk right there on the scale. And as we go forward here, again, this is going to last several days here. So let's look at the day three outlook. As you can see, this extends out to a larger area here, stretching basically from extreme southern Nebraska, going back through areas there toward Texas, obviously right down here, as we're going to be dealing with that severe weather through there as well. And this will continue even beyond that, not only for Saturday and Sunday, into early next week as well. So let's take a look at your day four probability here. Again, this will be stretching into areas stretching from Missouri. So we're going through Missouri all the way back down toward Texas and through Arkansas for your Monday, and that'll continue as well into your Tuesday. So look at your day five outlook as well. Look at that, right back there through Kansas. We're talking about Kansas all the way down through a big chunk of eastern Oklahoma and through the Dallas area as well as we head into your Tuesday. Now, before we go into our model breakdown here for this update, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel and you appreciate this information, if you please do me a favor, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future content, and leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up down below if you appreciate this update. All right, now it's time to go ahead and break down and take a look at the model data. We're going to be looking specifically at about 500 millibars. We're looking at the upper level winds here as we're going to be tracking the way this storm is going to evolve. So we're going to back this up here again. As we go through the day on your Saturday, we got a very big dip here in the jet stream. And so you've got this jet stream that's kind of streaking out here, coming out into the plains. You've got some lift there. You've got some wind shear there. And this thing's going to linger for several days. We do have a big area of high pressure here back off toward the east across the southeast. It's been kind of keeping things at bay a little bit there. So this thing's going to linger for a few days as we're going to see some ridging up and down the eastern seaboard to keep that trough in place for Monday as well, heading into Tuesday. So we got several days here. I'll back this up again as the trough digs in throughout the day on Saturday and Sunday with a couple pieces of energy coming out, and that'll linger into Monday and Tuesday before we see things begin to finally improve here as we go in toward the middle of the week there. And then we still got another trough there digging in behind this going into Thursday and Friday later in the week. But we're kind of focusing in here specifically over the next 4 days. So let's go ahead and look at the 12Z European here as we're going to go ahead and take a look at the precipitation here. Let me switch this over here as we look at this here. And again, now watch this very closely. Watch the timestamp in your upper right-hand corner here as we watch this weather begin to evolve throughout the day on your Saturday. So by Saturday afternoon, by 5 o'clock, you notice that we've got a lot of thunderstorm activity here across Texas. So let's go ahead and zoom in here a little bit closer. You can kind of see the thunderstorms in that area, and that's pretty close to where we were seeing that slight risk for severe weather here on your Saturday. Now, as we go forward here again, going into Sunday, this is going to linger again into Sunday afternoon, Monday. We're going to shift it a little bit further here across Oklahoma and parts of Texas here as we go throughout the day on your Sunday. So that'll continue there. And as we go into the rest of the period, going into Monday as well, you still see the storms there throughout Monday afternoon across portions of Oklahoma. We got low pressure here. So we got the low coming out. You got the storms and stuff settling up in that area. So it's going to be a little rainy, a little damp. So several days of rain is going to fall over the same area here for a while, and that's going to be a bit of a flooding risk for those areas as well. And there's the thunderstorms late in the day there on your Monday across eastern Texas and into Oklahoma, Arkansas, and into Missouri. And as we go into Tuesday, we'll check out the Tuesdays. The European is a little bit further off toward the east here with the thunderstorms here on Tuesday than what the current outlook from the Storms Prediction Center is expecting. So this may back up and may adjust a little bit as we get closer to the event heading into toward Tuesday, but we do have that chance for that. Again, we still got some ridging of high pressure that's kind of coming in here across the southeast here a little bit. So we'll see that kind of linger just a little bit as they pull back out here with that high off the eastern seaboard here. But once we get past Tuesday, I think we get a little bit of a break, and then we'll have to watch and see if we actually get some tropical moisture to actually come up out of the Gulf of Mexico and provide some much needed rains here across the southeast as we go into later in the week. But specifically for this report, we're talking about specifically the several days of severe weather that are expected across the south central parts of the United States. Let's look at the precipitation totals here, as they're going to be quite high here for this period. Again, going in now, let's go ahead and stop this on late day on Tuesday. Go to Wednesday morning right through there. So this is going to be the target zone here for some very heavy precipitation across portions of, we're talking about Oklahoma, Arkansas, and into North Texas. Quite a bit of potential for some flooding in this area as well. So we got tornado threat. We do have a flooding risk there as well, covering for that period. So let's go ahead and talk about the different regions. Let's zoom in a little bit closer in this, and we'll look at specifically the rainfall totals in this area. So again, you see quite impressive rainfall totals, up to 6 to 7 inches of rain, locally heavy rainfall amounts there across portions of Oklahoma and Arkansas for that period. You see that showing up very nicely there, almost 8 inches just south of the Oklahoma City area as we go in for Tuesday. So this is going to be several rounds of rain that we're going to see that's going to be inundating that area as we go through the next 4 days. Okay, so that'll do it for this update here. Again, as we're expecting several rounds of severe weather, the best advice I can give you if you're in this part of the country, just make sure you stay weather aware. Make sure you have the latest weather app or alert system there on your phone. Keep those weather radios handy, as again, we're going to be looking at several rounds of severe weather, possibility of a few isolated tornadoes, and of course some very heavy rains that will be flooding portions of the south central United States. And again, watching from Missouri down through Texas. So please stay weather aware. All right, that's your weather update here for this special update. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe. And oh, by the way, if you haven't hit subscribe, please do so. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give me a comment, give me a thumbs up if you appreciate this update. All right, that's it for now. You guys take it easy. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.